We'll show you the documents. Plus, today's most popular toys aren't just for kids anymore. See why Grandma may be hogging your kids' video games. It's all on ABC 7 Eyewitness News at 4 o'clock. We'll see you right after Oprah at 4.
We all have limits. Lines we know we won't cross until we do.
Zakara! Show yourself or your son's dead.
Sonny, stop! You can't do this.
Okay, you know what? Your son's blood is on your hands.
If you kill me, my father will slaughter you and everyone else on this island.
Follow me. Wait. Stop. Your theory may be correct. Maybe the uber-demented one stopped toying with the jackal and feared Nadine and has gone in search of another target.
I'm gonna deal with the car as soon as I get you two out of here.
Okay, yes, it's true. I may not be properly equipped to
The sooner I get you away from here, the sooner I can get back and deal with Zakara. You got that?
Look, the jackal refuses to cower in safety while others are at risk.
Okay, so far we have a sewing kit, a lighter.
We're gonna need a surgery with the supplies we have, but Rick won't survive without that blood transfusion.
Dad? Did you come to watch me die?
What are you doing here?
Someone in the house is killing people. I thought it would be safer to leave. I was looking for a place to wait out the storm. Would you like to get out of the dirt?
Thank you.
Do you garden?
Johnny is the only person who can stop his father.
Johnny couldn't get you out in the open, so I'm doing it for him. Come get your son's body.
When I'm dead, get these two out of here. Before my father takes revenge on everybody.
No, please. No. Okay, Sonny, that is enough. You're not gonna do this.
They say the gardens here on Spoon Island are remarkable. I hope I have a chance to see them before the evening's over. It's all right.
Except there's a house full of people whose lives are at stake. They have no idea where the danger's coming from.
The storm.
I've never seen it this bad, and it's only supposed to get worse.
We work, we plan, we do everything right, and then one night it can all be destroyed. Man plans, God laughs.
Listen, I can handle this better alone if I don't have to worry about you two.
Okay, at the risk of alienating my mentor and dare I say my friend, the jackal refuses to wimp out.
And what about Nadine? You brought her to this party. Is it not your obligation to keep her safe?
Zakara snatched me right out of the ballroom. He's crazy. We have to stop him.
I will.
Okay, and though we may lack your expertise in this particular arena, we can still help.
It's obvious you have experience with this sort of thing, but you're just one person. What's the problem with accepting a little help?
There's a murder on the loose in my house. I'm not just gonna wander around the halls without a way to defend myself.
Nicholas, you have never even seen Anthony Zacchara. You won't know for sure who you're shooting at.
You, of all people, should understand why that I have to do this.
You have already had one blackout tonight. You can't risk another with a gun in your hand.
Trying to get off this island tonight by boat is suicide.
Then I assume we don't need to make room for you on board. Now listen to me, everyone. I'm offering you the opportunity to get off this island. My brother, as we speak, is bringing the supply boat to the dock. Now, the choice is very simple. You can go to the mainland and live, or sit here and die.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't the launch boats that we came here on get smashed to bits in this storm?
This is a new supply ship. It's larger and safer.
Oh, I see. So, the Coast Guard puts out warnings, they close the harbor, but you've got a seaworthy supply boat. It hasn't been tested in this storm, but what the hell? Ladies, kick off your high heels and jump aboard.
Perhaps you haven't remembered that there are armed men on this island.
Where are these armed men, Jerry?
What isn't computing in your brain? We killed 2. There are probably many more men on this island.
All right, let's do the math. Anthony Zacchara, known mob boss with nasty reputation, comes to a party he isn't invited to and skewers his attorney's son, the DA. Now he's either in the house or somewhere on the grounds hunting. Among others, Trevor Lansing, his attorney. Now he either expects or doesn't expect reprisals from the Sonny Corinthos organization, so he brings along a bunch of gunmen. These gunmen are there to eliminate witnesses. Don't be one!
Oh, come on, have it your way. Fine. My brother put his life on the line for all of you. Now, if you want to be a lemming and jump off a cliff like Luke, be my guest.
Mr. Jax is offering you all a ride home. If you'd like to join him, there's the door.
The hell with you. Come on, let's go, Rick.
Wait a minute, wait. First, I need to know where Lucky is.
He went looking for Elizabeth. They haven't come back yet.
Richard, you are not dying.
Is that an order? I need to start the surgery. You're gonna need that blood transfusion. Do you know what your blood type is?
A negative.
Could you be his donor?
Unfortunately, I am B
A
negative.
negative or an O negative, which is universal donor. Anybody here O negative?
All right. Then I will find a donor.
Hold my breath.
I'm not going to let you die on me as your last act of defiance. So get that out of your stubborn head. I'm going to go down to the ballroom and I will find someone down there with the right blood type. And Richie, you do what you do best. Fight him, Richie. Fight.
Okay, let's get him prepped.
Alexis, you are not okay.
I'm all right. I can wait. Rick can't.
Start here.
This is terrible. Trees down, lawns flooded. This storm is going to be hell on those roses.
It's not going to be a lot of fun for the people that are stuck in the house here either.
People make their own choices. They deserve what they get, but roses need to be nurtured and cared for. The storm isn't fair to them.
You grow roses?
My wife did, God bless her soul. I'm tending her garden now since she passed away. She loved China roses the best. They're so delicate, beautiful. High maintenance, but aren't all women. And the reward you get for working so hard, they betray you. And for that, they should wither up and die. Peach roses?
No. I think they're beautiful. What's your favorite kind?
I created a hybrid just for my wife. Rosa Maria, I called it. Just a magnificent, deep red rose, but fragile. Maybe I'm boring you.
No. No. My son's grandmother, she loved roses, and she would cook them herself, and she'd make beautiful arrangements.
You have a son.
Yes, I do.
What's his name?
His name's Benjamin. What about you? Do you have any kids?
One boy. He's the reason I'm here.
Whatever your father's reason for coming here, he's just killing people now.
You need me as bait. That's why you didn't shoot me.
No, he's bluffing. Sonny would never shoot you. She's right. You wouldn't have shot him, would you?
Of course you would. It's exactly what my father would have done.
Coop, how bad are you hurt?
I have a splitting headache.
Yeah, but you can function. I need you to help me go find Lulu.
Forget it. With Sakara on the loose, it's only going to make things worse to have the two of us go blundering around in the dark.
Lulu knew what she was doing. Let her find her own way back. Assuming she wants to.
Maxie,
Coop, why are we all acting like Lulu's in some terrible danger? She left on her own to find her bad boy of the moment. Speaking of, Johnny Zakara makes you look like an Eagle Scout.
You know, Spencer, we don't know how many gunmen are out there. Maybe we would have had better chances taking the boat.
Will be my guest. Be sure to take Junior with you.
You know what? Who put you in charge? You're not the mayor anymore. And by the way, when you were, you ran this town into the ground. Now you trot your opinion out there, and you ruin everybody's chance of getting off this island.
What is so hard for you to understand? That little boat is going to break up like a bunch of popsicle sticks against those rocks. That's assuming you can get these people across the grounds, onto the dock, and into the boat before they're shot or hacked up by that sick ticket out there.
Ah, this is just all speculation and hooey on your part.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to make these people moving targets? Is that what you want? The only way they're going to be safe is to sit here together until morning.
Says you. Get the door.
You get the door. Who is it?
It's Sonny, open up.
Mr. Corinthos, I had a feeling we were going to see you tonight.
There's a situation with Anthony Zakara. We need to talk.
Oh, there you are. So this is the Johnny you've been looking for. Looks like you found him. Now do an old man a favor and get in there and stay there.
Okay, your dad's right. You, Johnny, Kate, can you guys go in there? Go.
Yeah, I need details, man.
Okay, Anthony Zakara is definitely on the island, and he's going to kill anybody that crosses his path. Okay, I tried to draw him out using his son. He didn't take the bait.
Well, he's not alone. He's got gunmen out there with him. I don't know how many. Did you and Zakara decide to do a little house cleaning and not tell anybody?
I didn't know he was coming, but I'm going to end this tonight.
I know you want to protect everyone, Nicholas, but you're suffering from a medical condition.
Do you want to find Elizabeth and Lucky or not?
The point is, you're in no condition to search. It's too dangerous for you and for everybody else.
Okay. I need to believe this for myself, but I am asking you, do you actually believe that I would ever hurt Elizabeth or Lucky? Honestly.
I don't think that you should be wandering around in the halls.
You're avoiding
with
the
a loaded
question.
gun
That's
in
not
your
the
hand.
question.
What if you
You said that you would trust me in spite of this illness. Do you or do you not? Just answer the question. And you also said that I would never do things that weren't in my nature. No, I know that you love me. And I love you too. But you have to answer this honestly, please. Do you believe in me?
Elizabeth, let us in. Greetings, maternal one. Are you well?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, Spinelli, Nadine are staying here with you. Well, look, I deferred to your wishes before, and I totally agree that the maternal one and Fair Nadine should remain in this place of sanctuary, but can I just remind you one last time that I could be of assistance, if just to watch your back?
You're all staying here. That's the only way I know you're safe.
I'm sorry, but I still don't see who put you in charge.
How is he?
At this point, we're gonna operate. We don't have a choice.
He needs a transfusion.
Any chance either one of you are O negative or A negative?
No, neither one of us are, unfortunately. I'm sorry.
All right, forgive my logic, but if we don't have a donor handy, he's already bleeding. Isn't operating gonna make him bleed more?
Well, initially, yes.
Well, maybe we should just leave well enough alone.
We have to suture the wound or he's going to die. Layla's right. Surgery is our best option. But there aren't enough gloves to go around, and I don't want to risk any blood-on-blood contact, so... I'm in.
What exactly are we dealing with?
Anthony Zacchara is insane. His home in Crimson Point is like a big padded cell. Trevor Lansing has been running the business in Anthony's name.
So he escaped his handlers and now he's reasserting himself?
I don't know. Because he's too unstable to stay focused too long. But now his kid is saying that he's just killing for fun.
Well, so far he's only going after one person at a time. But like I said, he's got gunmen on the payroll out there.
Okay, I think what you said before, we'll keep everybody in one room. I think that's best.
Yeah, but I'm dealing with an element in here that wants to form a conga line all the way down to the docks and onto a boat.
The boat's not going to make it to the mainland in this storm.
That's exactly the way I feel about it.
Okay, tell you what. You can handle the people in there. Keep them calm. I will handle Zacchara.
You got it.
Sonny, no, it's too risky.
I have the best chance of stopping
You didn't start this. It's not on you to finish it.
I have a personal investment, remember? You're my girlfriend, right? She's in danger.
Don't you dare flirt with me.
I'm not flirting with you. I'm just telling you that I gotta do this.
Sonny.
I know you saw something tonight that I wish you hadn't seen.
Okay, Sonny. I know you. All right? And you're nothing like Anthony Zacchara, no matter what Johnny says.
Hello? Hello? Is anybody home? Consider it ill-bred ways to treat a guest.
Baldwin. Corinthos tells me that Zacchara is a nutcase and that he's probably out there now bumping off whoever he bumps into.
Well, did your pal Corinthos say whether they're his men or the killers?
I take it Sonny hasn't actually seen your father tonight either, has he?
Are you still stuck on this idea that I'm the killer?
I'm just saying, your never-seen dad makes a very convenient scapegoat.
Believe what you want.
Who is it? Trevor Lansing.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Drake is going to operate on my son. Richard needs an emergency blood transfusion. So do any of you have either A negative or O negative blood type?
No. Looks like you're out of luck. None of us match. But as long as you're here, why don't you tell us what's up with Zacchara? And better yet, don't waste our time. Why don't you just get your butt back out there, let him eviscerate you, so we can all go home?
Mr. Spencer. You know, right now you are a waste of my time, but in the future, you see, I've got to find a blood donor for my son.
Spanky?
Johnny was always full of mischief, riding his motorcycle across the lawn and finger painting walls and setting fireworks off in the yard. And his mother was too lenient. But her Johnny boy could do no wrong. Do kids get into trouble?
I suppose they all do at one time or another.
I bet you spend a lot of time with your son.
Yes, I do.
Johnny looks almost exactly like his mother, especially the eyes. Sometimes I think I'm talking to Maria's eyes when I talk to Johnny. A woman's love for a child is very compelling. Who do you love more, your son or your husband? Who would you pick if you had to choose between them? I've learned how to read people. It's important to my business. So, who do you love more? Your husband or your son?
I love them both differently. I'm devoted to my son, of course.
Of course. What kind of woman would you be if you weren't? A woman's love for her son and devotion to her son is all-consuming.
It doesn't have to be.
Of course it has to be. When you have a child, don't you have to take care of him? You have to feed him, you have to play with him, you have to read him to sleep.
My husband is the love of my life.
Maternal love is unshakable. It's unconditional. How can a man compete?
You know, I don't know how to measure love, but I know I have a wonderful husband and he puts me first and I put him first.
You're just saying.
I'm not. You know, kids, they take your love and they grow up and they move away. But I love my husband forever and I know he feels the same way about me.
Husband is a very fortunate man. Don't ever betray him like my wife betrayed me.
Put them down!
No, not
Put them
worry.
down!
I'm so sorry. What happened?
I was late, as you know, and I got caught in the storm, so I decided I would wait it out in the shed, in the gardening shed, with the compost in the dark for an hour and a half, and nobody bothered to come and find me. So I finally made my way up to the house. That's when he tried to kill me.
I'm afraid I startled Mrs. Spencer. She took a terrible fall. How badly are you hurt?
It's my back. And I'm never gonna walk again.
Mrs. Spencer, I do apologize.
You're gonna do a lot more than apologize when I sue you and your employer. What was that for?
Because you're alive. And I'm gonna keep you that way.
In point of fact, Fair Nadine, Stone Cold is in charge because of his expertise.
You can explain to her later, okay? I gotta get back to the house. I want you to stay with Nadine and Elizabeth.
Right, I will take possession of the firearm and guard the fair ones with my...
Elizabeth knows how to handle a gun. I want you to keep lookout, provide surveillance, and do whatever you have to do to protect them.
Grasshopper hears and obeys. Stone Cold is too kind to state the obvious. Jackal is a useless wimp.
Spinelli, in case you missed it, the jackal saved my life. Wait, Nicholas.
It's fine. You need to be here with Patrick. I'll be okay.
All right, be careful.
Okay. Do either one of you want to come with me back to the ballroom?
No, we're gonna stay here. He needs moral support.
What's wrong? You okay?
Yeah, I'm all right. It's just the stress. I'll be fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
Emily, we can't wait any longer. We need to prep.
In case any of you are wondering who stabbed Rick Lansing, I just spent a half an hour in a cave with Anthony Zaccara.
Carly, are you okay?
Well, the man is a psycho, okay, and I thought I was gonna die. So no, I'm not really okay. Where's Jax? He and Jerry, did they make it back from the boat?
Jerry and Sam showed up a little while ago and said that Jax was going to bring the boat around the island to the main dock.
And did anyone go check on him?
No, we were told to stay here for our own protection.
And you guys are okay with that? No one thought Jax was in trouble, that he might need some help from someone?
I managed to make it on my own, but thanks for your concern.
You are kind to try and console me, fair one, but the truth is plain for all to see. Stone Cold is the embodiment of all things manly, while the jackal toils feebly at his laptop.
But you saved me from Zaccara. I'd be dead now if it weren't for you.
See, we ran away. Stone Cold, he would have dispatched the uber evildoer.
Just because you don't race around with a gun, insisting on doing everything yourself, doesn't mean you're a wimp. It means you're smart.
Is the, maternal one not going to advise Fair Nadine that while she may have the best intentions in her less than flattering assessment of Stone Cold, she's also astonishingly incorrect?
She has a point. And Jason will do anything to help the people he cares about, but he's terrible at accepting help.
Well, yeah, that's because he doesn't need to. I mean, that guy is a monolith, a tower of strength unto himself.
Well, I think the most interesting thing about Jason is that he has you for a friend.
Remain silent while the jackal investigates.
I thought I was just standing there talking to some guest. And then he started going on and on about his wife's roses, and I realized I'm talking to Anthony Zaccara. I told you, Jax.
I'm sorry. Did he threaten you?
No, not directly, but he kept asking me these testing questions, and if I gave him the wrong answer, he was just gonna turn on me in a heartbeat.
I think that Zaccara killed his wife, and that's what made him snap.
Well, that would explain his freaky obsession with Johnny.
See, Logan? Carly has seen, spoken to, and was almost killed by Anthony Zaccara. That means Johnny was right.
You lay off?
Please. If Johnny was fat and balding, do you think Lulu would be chasing him all over Windermere?
Have you seen Sonny?
Sonny's here?
He went to go confront Anthony Zaccara.
Alone? Who thought that was a good idea?
I haven't seen Sonny. But Robin and Patrick, Emily, and Layla are about to operate on Rick. Alexis and Sky, they're up there as well.
How's Rick?
Under the circumstances, they're doing the best they can.
I have to try to get Rick to the mainland.
No, you're not. You'll never make it across the harbor.
Might be Rick's only chance.
I don't care. You're not risking your life for that freak.
We don't have time to fight about this. You know I have to do this. I'm the only one who can handle the boat.
Why do you have to be so unselfish? Why can't you be more like me instead of good and noble and forgiving?
I thought you liked those qualities.
Well, I do, unless it means I'm never going to see you again.
Look, I have every intention of spending the rest of my life with you and the boys. Okay?
You better. I'd be so mad at you.
I love you too.
Be careful.
Jack's managed to bring the ship around. You can see the dock from the hall window.
We have to get him to a hospital.
It's too late. He's too weak to travel.
He needs a blood transfusion. Are either one of you A negative or O
I'm
negative?
sorry, no. You look pale. You all right?
I wish everyone would stop worrying about me. He's the one being operated on with kitchen utensils.
Look, why don't you and Sam go back to the ballroom with everybody else?
Have any of you seen Lucky? Not since the power went out and all hell broke loose. Okay, because he was supposed to be looking for Elizabeth.
And I really hope that he found her, but can we really focus on what's important? You're just bleeding to death.
I just want everyone to be aware that Anthony Zaccara is not the only threat. There are armed mercenaries on the island. You know, we don't know who or where or when they will strike next, so we need to ferry as many people off the island as we can.
In this weather?
Well, if plan A is to wait for Anthony Zaccara and his band of merry men to kill everyone, guns blazing, I opt for plan B.
Oh! could you be gentle, please, and not treat me like a sack of potatoes?
You're complaining. That's a good sign.
I'm in agony. There's nothing good about it.
All right, Tracy, just take it easy, all right?
That's easier said than done. What are you doing?
Just pretend these are the healing hands of Ramon, your X-rated massage therapist.
Hey, if you guys are okay here, I'm gonna go check on the people in the ballroom.
That's a good idea. Those people will be a lot safer with you at the helm than Junior Baldwin.
Hey, just a second. My son's tour of duty was of heroic
Will you
proportion.
shut up? I am in agony, and all I want is peace and quiet and a bucket of brandy.
What a good idea. My wife's in pain. Make yourself useful.
Spencer, this isn't happy hour. We got a killer out there on the loose.
I know. You think you can find a bullseye and pin it to your back?
Don't shoot.
Do you want to get yourself killed?
I want to stop the killing.
You can't.
Maybe you're right. Maybe your dad is killing people for fun, but in the beginning he was after me. Maybe we can get him to come after me again.
Well, how long ago did Sonny leave?
I couldn't really say.
Could you say if he had a gun?
Sonny said that he was going after Anthony Zacchara. I didn't ask him how, and I don't really want to know.
Okay, you stay here, and you hope that Sonny comes back like a good little girlfriend.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna go help Sonny, because someone has to.
Sonny! Listen to me, listen. Your brother needs you.
Rick is gonna die without your help.
My father didn't get to be one of the most powerful gangsters in the business by being stupid. He'll know that you're trying to trap him, and he'll kill you just to prove he can. Is that what you want? Huh? To die?
I want to stop your sicko father.
Then stay out of my way.
This is the wrong place, the wrong time to be having this argument. You guys didn't even see me coming.
Probably because no one even knew you were on the island. How did you get here?
It doesn't matter. Get Lulu away from here. I'll take care of my father.
Anthony has killed at least one person tonight. It's too late to save him.
I'm not gonna save him. I'm gonna kill him.
Okay, a personage, most probably male, is lying out there in the raging tempest. He's all clad in black, face down.
Could it be Jason?
Jack, we cannot ascertain the fallen one's identity.
Maybe it's a trap.
No, the maternal one must not venture out. It's too dangerous. Jack will go.
No, but if it's Jason, he's hurt. I need to check.
No, Stone Cold entrusted me with your protection.
Let's all go together.
Against my better judgment, I will acquiesce. Okay. On my count. On 3, okay? We have a firearm! Remain supine, evildoer! Evildoer?
Is he dead?
He barely has a pulse. We gotta get him inside.
But he's a minion of darkness!
Spinelli, help us. We can't do this by ourselves. Spinelli!
No one's here.
I wonder if Anthony's car is in this house or out there.
Right now, I'm more concerned about Jax. He's determined to bring the boat back to the mainland, but it sounds like the wind's actually getting stronger.
No, I think you're right. The storm is not going to lift. It's only going to get worse.
And Mrs. Spencer fell down the steps, and she hurt her back.
Where is she now?
We put her up in one of the bedrooms. Luke and Scott are going to stay there to take care of her.
I'm glad you're back. I was really worried about you.
Yeah, well, I'm not really trained for this. But combat experience does help. Let's go talk security.
How many rooms are in this house anyway?
At least 50, which means there's too many places for Zacchara to hide here.
In point of fact, there are 57 missed 3 stories in the main wing and 5 up the tower.
I think the last one almost hit the house.
Where's Maxie?
And then after Rick Lansing got shish kebabbed, we found out that Anthony Zacchara's out there on the loose. That's why Alfred was armed and dangerous.
All Alfred had to do was ask who was there. I could have identified myself and avoided a very painful fall.
Don't worry, Spanky. I'm gonna nurse you back to health.
Why am I scared?
Don't be scared. And don't look a gift horse, etc., etc.
Luke, if you want to go chasing after Anthony Zacchara, please be my guest. Just leave a weapon and lock that door.
I don't have a weapon. And there's no way I'm leaving you here to be the next victim.
There you go, Tracy. The finest brandy in the house.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Have you taken a look outside lately, Spencer?
No, why?
Because the weather is getting worse. Looks like we're gonna have to hunker down here. Sauce up.
Suction. This is all gonna be for nothing if we don't get that blood donor.
My son is going to bleed to death if he doesn't get a transfusion. I haven't been able to find a donor. What's your blood type? His is A negative. It's the same. Thank God. Sonny, you got to go up there right now.
Do you hear me? You are his only chance to survive.
Stop, Trevor. Stop it. I'm sure that Sonny is going to give Rick the transfusion. The hell he is. If Rick's bleeding to death, let him.